Next up, ladies and gentlemen, where am I? I've lost the thing, but next up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got, sorry about that, the body scans put me off. A subsidiary, the donor company, ladies and gentlemen, is a subsidiary of MLA, as MDC as it is commonly referred. Earlier this year, we actually appointed a full-time CEO to head up the donor company, and her name is Dr. Christine Pitt. The donor company is a vehicle for attracting commercial investment from individual enterprises and others for innovation that will benefit the industry. Every investment is matched by the Australian government. Every dollar is matched by the Australian government. MDC programs of work have been worth about $30 million a year, but having the potential to double that, MDC is playing an increasing role, particularly as MLA's levy revenue has reduced in line with the reduction in our national beef herd. Within this context, Dr. Christine Pitt will share with you how the MDC is accelerating innovation in the red meat industry. Please welcome Dr. Christine.
Thanks, Jeff, and thank you for all of you in your attendance today. So just like Sean, today I want to share a vision of the future with you and to demonstrate how MLA Donor Company, or MDC, is working with industry to accelerate the realisation of that vision. So let's imagine a future together. I think Sean's already done a good job in helping us to stretch our imagination even further than we might have otherwise been able to. Let's imagine that if by 2025 satellites could calculate what your feed on offer is and allow you to use this information to predict livestock growth and best turn-off dates. What if by 2025 all Australian meat processing companies were fully automated and that the cost of production here was the lowest in the world? And just imagine if by 2025 Australian value-added products were receiving a 5 times premium of any other red meat in the world. These are just some of the goals that we are working on in the MLA Donor Company. So today I'll cover 3 areas. What is MDC and how does it work? I'll share some examples with you of activities that MDC is investing in, and I'll let you know about a new opportunity that we're really hoping you will get involved in with MDC. So what is MDC and why is it important that you understand what we're doing? Well, as Jeff said, MDC is a fully owned subsidiary of MLA, and it's a big part of MLA's total expenditure in R&D. Our job is to increase voluntary investments in innovation over and above industry levies. And as Sean said, to leverage this amount to accelerate the achievement of industry priorities. This year, in 2016-17, MDC's expenditure is forecast to be $73.8 million. This is about 46% or almost half of MLA's total R&D expenditure. It's made up of $36.9 million of voluntary contributions from our MDC partners, and then that's matched by $36.9 million of government matching funds. There are no producer levies in the amounts that you see on the screen. All of MDC's investments are directed towards achieving the priorities set out in the Meat Industry Strategic Plan, a plan that was developed with input from more than 400 industry stakeholders. Based on this plan, MLA has developed 6 pillars for investment, and the amounts that you see on this slide show how levy R&D investment is spread across each of these areas. When you add MDC investments to these very same strategic pillars, you can start to see how important MDC is in helping industry achieve a much greater impact. Over the past 16 years that MDC has been in operation, we've been able to already attract significant investments from a wide range of partners, not only in Australia, but also internationally. And these investments have already delivered many benefits to industry. It's really important that you do understand that the outcomes of all MDC projects are available for the whole industry to benefit from, and they are not exclusive to MDC partners alone. Our independent performance review for the period of 2010 to 2015 indicated that for every dollar invested by MDC, $4 in benefit is delivered. This equates to more than $15 million returned to the industry in this 5-year period alone. However, the performance review did indicate that some of you are confused or even unaware of MDC. So we're committed to doing a better job at communicating what we do and making it easy for you to find information about MDC. We've always been open about MDC and reported our activities within the MLA Annual Report and Annual Investment Plan, but probably this has been where some of the confusion has arisen. This year, if you haven't seen it already downstairs on our stand, we produced the first ever MDC Annual Report. It's available in hard copy, or you can also download it from today from our website. This year we are also going to produce an MDC Strategic Investment Plan, so you can see some of the things that we're planning for the future. And I expect that this will be available early in the new year, and I look forward to receiving your comments and feedback. On our website, you can also find many examples of MDC case studies and direct links to final reports for all MDC projects. So hopefully I've taken some of the mystery out of MDC. At our stand downstairs, we've also produced a simple, easy-to-read brochure called MDC Accelerating Innovation, which covers most of the things that I've just explained. So now let's have a look at some of the activities and projects of MDC. Most important to understand is that MDC invests in projects along the entire value chain. As we know, this is the best way to support industry's long-term prosperity and to deliver benefit back to producers. In 2015-16, MDC invested more than $6 million in projects that were aimed at improving on-farm productivity and profitability in a range of key priority areas. One of our best-known MDC projects is the Beef Information Nucleus, or BIN project, which is a partnership co-investment with a number of breed societies. The aim of the BIN project is to deliver more accurate estimated breeding values, to validate gene markers, and to provide producers with the confidence that you need to select animals to meet your requirements and be fit for purpose. The project has already delivered results, lifting EBV accuracy for feed efficiency from 30 to 45% to more than 90% for some sires. The success of the BINS project will be carried forward into the new National Livestock Genetics Consortium, and we've already received more than $30 million of project proposals under the MDC mechanism for this initiative. In the processing sector, MDC projects are also starting to achieve success. Many of you will be familiar with the world-leading lamb boning system that is already operational in lamb plants in both Victoria and here in South Australia. These robotic solutions have delivered between $1.30 and $4.20 in increased value of the lamb carcass as a result of improved operator safety, improved efficiencies, people efficiencies, labour efficiencies, better product hygiene, and improved and increased yield. These benefits, as Sean mentioned, will now be extended to beef, with the first automatic rib cutting machine now installed in partnership with a Queensland beef processor. Reducing costs and efficiency in the processing sector is critical to our industry's future and delivers important security benefits to producers. MDC will actively continue to seek co-investment from processing companies and technology providers to continue this important work and achieve these goals. At the other end of the value chain, MDC is actively engaging in projects that grow demand and improve the value of the carcass by transforming lesser value cuts, developing convenient and red meat-based snacks for time-poor consumers, investing in smart packaging that will increase shelf life and protect us against fraud and substitution, as well as solutions that underpin traceability throughout the whole value chain, and digital technologies that connect consumers directly to our products. One such MDC-supported innovation was on display at Lambex earlier this year. It's a new vending machine concept co-funded with a Victorian lamb processor. The Flavour Station produces ready-to-go heated lamb dishes in less than 2 minutes and has been road tested on 5 different meal solutions. We can expect this technology to be commercially available in Australia and Europe within the next 12 to 18 months, and we'll be able to see it in venues ranging from offices, universities, airports, railway stations, sporting events, tourist attractions, and many more. The machine will not only introduce new consumers to our product, it will also create new opportunities in markets such as the EU, where cooked products can bypass some tariff restrictions. Only Australian product will be used in these vending machines. And finally, I'll touch briefly on a number of MDC industry engagement programs aimed at building capability. This year, we will be upgrading one of our flagship initiatives, known as the Collaborative Co-Innovation Program, and today we are launching 2 new modules within this program. You can find these prospectuses downstairs. This one is called Tomorrow's Food, and it's an extension of our value-added products and packaging program. And this one is the China Insights to Innovation, which will be targeted at those enterprises that want to grow very high-value opportunities in the China market over the next 2 to 5 years. In addition, we're attracting new talent to the industry through partnerships in the Young Food Innovators program, and also starting to work much more with entrepreneurs and startups who are seeking to introduce disruptive new ideas in the ag tech, food tech and food innovation space. And as part of that program, as Sean was saying, we are looking globally for investors who are keen to work with us on those sorts of initiatives. I'd now like to finish my presentation with an invitation to you to become more directly involved in MDC. We're developing a new MDC program called Producer Innovation Fasttrack. This will be launched in the next 12 months. It will be a 12-month pilot launched early in the new year. But today I'm going to share a bit of a sneak preview with you. The program's designed specifically for innovative producers who want to accelerate profitability and growth in their businesses, but may be a bit frustrated either by lack of resources and talent, hard to find information and expertise, and most importantly, lack of capital to invest. So does this sound like you? Anybody? We're looking to give you a bit of a clue. Somebody's put up their hand. That's good. Take your name. We're looking at 3 different scenarios. Firstly, those producers who are keen to adopt new innovations to optimise performance on their farms. We're very open to ideas, but we think that these sorts of producers will be interested in things like genetics, new seed varieties and improved pastures, sustainability and animal welfare, on-farm automation such as drones and smart tractors, new sensors, digital solutions, decision support tools, and so on. Secondly, we'll be looking for producers who want to engage more directly with consumers, either through their own brands or with new products, or via closer linkages and exchanges of information along the value chain, right through to end customers, creating a true plate-to-paddock experience and story. And finally, we're very keen to partner with entrepreneurial producers who may even want to develop some of their own ag tech solutions or new startup companies. We've been surprised and excited by some of the fantastic ideas producers are already bringing to us. Ideas that will not only improve their own businesses, but through commercialisation, they can deliver and help other farmers. We met yesterday with a group of very passionate producers, some of whom are in the room, and they were from all over Australia. We're very interested in working with producers to co-develop this program. We believe this is an important step because we want to make sure it's designed to meet your needs and that it delivers and helps to solve real problems and create real value. We'll be releasing more details of the program over the next month, but some of the services that we expect to offer will be co-funding to help de-risk projects, access to expert resources and coaches, support to build skills within your own team, customised information and toolkits, participation in producer innovation networks in Australia and internationally, market insights and in-market immersion activities, and as I said, in incubation for new agtech solutions and ventures. This program will build on existing MLA extension activities, but it is intended to be a truly fast-track experience that will accelerate and extend innovation in your business in completely new ways. Participation in the 12-month pilot will be exclusively for MLA levy payers, but you can involve others if you choose to do a group project. Acceptance into the program will be on a competitive basis, and we'll be looking for forward-thinking projects that will clearly accelerate profitability and growth. We believe the Producer Innovation Fast Track program is a major significant development for MDC and a game changer for producers, and we're really looking forward to getting started on it. So in summary, what I've hopefully achieved in my presentation today is to help you better understand who is MDC, what do we do, and who do we partner with. I've talked about how MDC projects are across the entire value chain and how leveraging an additional $70+ million a year will help us tackle the big industry problems much faster and with much greater impact than if we were just to rely on levies alone. And finally, I hope I've got some of you really excited to become part of the Fast Track program. The future that we're all imagining is possible. And I believe that if we work together, we'll be able to achieve this reality for the benefit of our industry. Thank you.